Good day, everybody. A week ago, I gave a presentation on estate planning basics, and one individual was not able to stay for the presentation, but did leave a couple of questions with the moderator for me. There was no name, phone number, email address so that I could get back to this particular individual. So I decided to do this quick YouTube video. I think I'll start a series called Estate Planning Basics Q&A, where I'll just come on for a few minutes and answer questions that individuals have. Because if one person has a question, chances are someone else has that same question. So I'm hoping to do a service by sharing the information that I find out. Let me introduce myself. My name is u.nkechitv. I am a New York licensed attorney, and please do not take this information as specific legal advice. Please consider it general information for educational purposes only. Everyone's situation is unique. Everyone's circumstances are unique. So if you have a question and need specific guidance for your unique circumstance, you're advised to seek out the help of an attorney, of which I am one. But that way you can give them the whole picture and you can receive the most targeted counsel that you can. So here's the question. Once a will is done, do you have to file it with the court? I'm going to read the answer given straight from nycourts.gov, which is the New York State Unified Court System's website, and they have a section called Find the Help You Need to Represent Yourself in New York Courts. Again, this is general information for educational purposes only. If you need specific advice, you can reach out to an attorney, but this is what they say on their website, and it can serve as a starting point. Last will and testament. A last will and testament is also called a will. A will is a written statement of what a person wants done with their property after they die. A will can have directions for how property should be divided and names an executor to carry out those wishes. Wills can also appoint a guardian for their children. And here's the meat of the answer. The will should be kept in a safe place where it will be easy to get to if it is needed. If a lawyer prepared the will for you, you may want to discuss with the lawyer where to keep the original will. In some counties, the surrogate's court has a vault where wills are stored for safekeeping until the person dies. The will must be filed in surrogate's court and admitted for probate, a legal term, before the wishes of the person who died can be followed. If the person who died had less than $50,000 of personal property, then a small estate, also called a voluntary administration, can be filed instead. Wills are a confidential document until the person dies. Once the will is admitted to probate or a small estate, it becomes a public document that anyone can see and read and have access to all the information, who gets what, XYZ. Just a little tip. This is why trusts are private documents, don't need to be filed in order to be enforced. So I always encourage people to look into the value of trusts. Let me read on. Oh, this is just a tip that they put at the end, just a little practice tip, which I'll share with you. Important. Do not remove the staples from a will when making copies. Doing anything to the will can be reason to invalidate it. If the staples were removed, you must tell the court in a signed and notarized affidavit why they were removed, where it has been kept since it was executed, and that you believe no substitutions or changes have been made since its execution. So the short answer in plain English is, once you have your will drafted, You do not file it immediately in surrogate's court. You keep it in a safe place. And technically, if you're the person who drafted the will, you're not the person who will be filing it, because a will is filed after the maker of the will passes away, died, takes their rest, however you want to put it. But that's the time when a will is submitted to the court. So I hope this answers your questions. Please keep your questions coming. I invite you to share any question you have by leaving a comment below or dropping me a note on my website, www.nkechitv.com. I'm on this journey with you, the journey to building generational wealth, entrepreneurship, gaining control of your finances, launching out into your destiny, all of it. I'm here for it, and let's do this together. I hope this helps somebody. Keep those questions coming. Until next time, I'll see you then.